So what is being said here? This question says that in a class 60% of the student are girls. So total number of student I don't know, but 60% are girls. Then and the rest are boys, which means 40% will be boys. There are 30 more girls. There are 30 more girls than boys, which means that 20%, 40 and 60 has 30 more girls. If 68% of the student, including 30 boys, pass an examination, then the percentage of girls who do not pass, okay, who do not pass is my question. So let's start by analyzing this and eventually reaching to your answer. Not anything more than a minute is what this question should take. So let's start. 60% of the total number of students are girls, so I'll start with the girls. And I don't know total number of student, but what do I know? Whatever is the total number of student, 60% of that are girls. Then the rest are boys, which means what is left right now, if total is 100%, which means 40% will be boys. I know that. Total number of students I don't know, but I know whatever is that, 60% of that are girls and 40% of that are boys. If there are 30 more girls than boys, now that is a catch here. There are 30 more girls than boys. So this is given in terms of what? Value. So you have 30, which is in terms of value. What is a percentage difference between girls and boys? You can check it here. The difference here is 20%. Girls are 20% more, and by value the girls are 30 more, right? So if I say the total number of student in the class are X, let the total number of student in the class are X, which means what? I'll say 20% of X. 20% of X will be equal to what? Will be equal to the value 30, because you know that from 40 it becomes 60. So girls are 20% more, but by value they are 30 more, which means 20% of the total number of students in the class, which is obviously your 100%, right? Which is split up into 60 and then 40. That is nothing but 30. So that's obvious. You know the answer for that now. You can say 21s are, this is 25s are. X comes out to be what? X comes out to be 30 into 5, which is nothing but 150. So 150 are nothing but the total number of students in the class. You know that. Now from that you can know what are the number of boys and number of girls. So 40% of 150, which is nothing but 40% of this is nothing but 60. Okay, 10% is 15, so 40% is 60. 60 will be the number of boys, and number of girls will be what then? 90. Okay, because 60% of this is 90, or 150 minus 60 will give you 90. So these 90 are the number of girls and 60 are the number of boys in the class, and the total number of students in the class are 150. Now let's see what else is given to us now. Including 30 boys. Okay, if 68% of the students including 30 boys pass an examination, so how many students are passing? 150 are the total number of students, we know that. 68% of that. Now how do you find it out? In the easiest possible way, you know what is the 70% of that, right? 70% of that will be 15 into 7, which will be nothing but 105. Take out 2% from this. 2% will be nothing but 3. Okay, if I take out 2%, because 1% is 1.5, that will be nothing but 70% minus 2%, that will be nothing but 68%. So that comes out to be what? 102. So 102 students passed the examination, which includes what? Which includes 30 boys. Okay, out of this there are 30 boys. So 30 boys, including 30 boys, pass an examination. Then the percentage of the girls who did not pass the examination. So if 30 boys passed, can you tell me how many girls passed? 72, right? Because we know that the total number of students who passed are 102 out of 150, and this includes 30 boys and 72 girls, which means 72 girls passed out of the total 90 girls, because we know that total number of girls are 90. So 72 passed. Okay, which means how many failed? 18 failed. Okay, out of what? Out of the total of 90. Out of the total of 90 girls, 72 passed and 18 failed. What is the question asking me? The percentage of the girls, which means out of the total girls 90, out of the total girls 90, how many girls failed? 18, right? How many girls failed? 18. That's what is the question asking me, the percentage of the girls who did not pass. 18 girls did not pass out of 90. 18 is what percent of 90? 18 is what percent of 90? 20%, and that is your answer. Okay, no option is given. This is a theta question that was asked in CAT 2019 with respect to percentage.